Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the second part of the Strangest Halloween play. What has about this event for us, and I already cleared all the stages, so I also posted the video. But we're talking about the other things, like the new character. You know that the new character is Halloween out here, and he is quite awesome, to be honest. I really like his animation, but he's still a bow user on his core, and he tries to be something that he's not a specialist, and this is why he's not that important. Well, Halloween Outveer has some good status here, you can check, and still not beating any sword fighter because he can't, he's a bow user. He has to remember that. And then he actually likes to punch enemies in his claws. I don't know what is his weapon of choice, but in the game he's still considered as an archer. And his 7-star orb, his personal orb, greatly increases attack, mag, and ice damage. And it's just the same thing as the first skill. You can see Prince of Eternal Darkness, and it increases physical, mag, attack, and also ice damage. He is a third generation character, so his massive boost comes from the first passive. It's the most important one. You have to get a good white sword for it, probably on the Seraph Gates Nether. And then all of these other passives are not that impressive. The Indestructibility Destiny is just increase on status and guard hate when he's down to 80 or 50%. There's two increases here. It's a small increase on 80% and a great increase on 50% HP. But this is tied to something like tank strategies, and he's trying to be an off tank. But he's not a full tank, and he can't act like one. You see that he also has this third skill called Lone Shadow that is just increased ice damage as the passing of turns, just like Rage. And the limited skill is what he tries to be a tank. It's called a Dark Prince, and for 2 turns he increased the defense and mag defense, but also a chance of drawing enemy attacks. The chances are, I don't know what they are, but they probably not as much as Arne Green. But this is like Arne Green's orb on a single limited skill. But not quite, because it can only be activated for half the time. It has a cooldown of 4 turns, and it only activates for 2 turns. See here, for 2 turns. So he can act like Arne Green for 2 turns, and get more strong on the passing of lower health. I don't understand. He doesn't have any other way to increase his defense and mag defense for the other turns. So he could be used on a squad that has very defensive skills alongside other tank, but I still fail to find something very interesting to have with this character. This is why I don't really recommend him unless you like his visuals, his animations. There is better character, and we need dedicated tanks, dedicated healers to be able to perform, or we would have to use 2 off tanks for a single role of being a tank. So this is the information about him. You see that in this event he has 200% damage plus, 25 of the drop, and double experience. It's nice. These 2 characters are actually very interesting, I understand, but they are never perfect match for the roles, especially because thematic characters should have never been meta in any game, because not everyone likes thematic characters. So let's just get back there. We have to talk about the weapon. There is also one weapon on his banner. Only the character, only one weapon, but we still have a lot of other stuff. When you click here on drop hates, you see that there's the same thing like the Halloween banner. With the Ethereal Queen, we have chances of getting a lot of other characters. And on the end, you see that there's just him as a rates up, and also his weapon. That his weapon is a nice bow and a very welcome one. Marge could really use this one as well. And it's very interesting to be honest. It tries to be something to help him. Let's just click here on Divine Weapon Trait so we can understand it better. And as you see, deals extreme physical damage to all enemies, so it's the current meta for damage. 3 uses, and the skill is AS Assist Ice. It will increase the action skill damage if you sacrifice this weapon to your character. But the passive is called Dark Redemption, and it will increase the damage dealt based on the number of times that you've taken damage. So he trying to be an off tank and receiving damage will make him deal more damage. This is actually very nice for other characters, other tanks that also do damage like Fang Arne Green. This will be very nice with him. But also, you have to remember their bow have not that high status. I think I prefer others weapons to be used here, like the Avengers Sword from Wildfred Banner. That's a better weapon to be used with tanks than this one. But this works with an off tank. Works with him, but maybe better on a real tank. And also same thing, it gets 200% damage plus and more plus to Mato Juice. Same thing. And then we have to talk about all these buffs, all these values, because take a look on the new content. Just talking about the bow, just to finish, the bow is okay. It's not a bad weapon at all. It's just one of the best bows we have, the best ice bow we have, but still just summon on this banner if you want the character. And the character is not exactly meta, not exactly the best character, not exactly filling the correct hole, so just if you like the animations or the character. And then let's just click here, you will see that there's some new stages for the second part. There's 5 star stages, Powerhouse 5 is the last one, and then we start getting the Challenge EX stages. There's Challenge EX 1, 2, 3, and Challenge EX EX. Yeah, you heard it right. They didn't have a name for the last stage, so they are calling Challenge EX EX. Makes no sense. And it's probably just because the stage is just nuts. It's insane, guys. They are keeping rising the recommended mine for this type of stages, but they are forgetting that we're not prepared for this type of stuff. But the game was designed so that most of the power comes from party assist. Look well. This party has 100k party might, and when we click here on party assist, you see that look at how much physical attack I'm getting just for my assist status. This game asks you to have a lot of this to make your squad stronger. So the people that are summoning, they will be getting more characters for more slots, more weapons, assist for more slots of weapon assist, and this is the only way for you to get stronger. I don't think I can get to more than 120k with the good squad. Maybe I can, but not that much after that. Unless I keep summoning, getting more weapon and char assists. And this challenge are only for people with a lot of this, or people with the 2 characters from this event. Both Halloween Ethereal and both Halloween Outfit. So I don't know if the reward is too large bots. Please, if you watch this video and you clear the stage, tell in the comments if it's too large bots. I hope it is, because I can ignore this totally. I don't think I have to waste my time here. Just so you guys can understand, my Klaus was brought to this battle and he took 25k damage on a single hit, and a boss likes to attack multiple times. It makes no sense for you to spend your time doing this type of stuff. And then when I look at here on the extension, I thought for a minute that we could just use it to reduce the status of the boss. Maybe they will use it for this. No, they are not doing it. We have some new things here, and it's the Halloween Outfit damage boost for people that summon for him, getting even more stronger. And then there's Weakened Epic Goddess and Weakened Petite Demon 2. Yeah, if you didn't manage to defeat these girls on the first part, you have this option to make them even weaker to defeat. But they don't appear on the second part, so this only affects the first part. And then we have this last 2 here, Holy Resistance and Lightning Resistance. This will affect you in the whole event, so getting it will make you resist more of the damage. So I will just try to get it, because we don't know, it's 10 for each upgrade it seems, but it may increase the price as I keep claiming it. What I was saying, 10 and then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. So yeah, we will have to use 150 for the full upgrade, and the same for the lightning resistance. So try to focus on getting this. Maybe this will help us with the last boss, maybe not. Maybe it's still not possible doing it, but maybe if you had the 2 new characters you can. But the boss still revives twice. You have to probably revive if you're not too lucky with your RNG of your tank. So this is for the boss, and let's just talk about the new stages. The EX2 and the EX3 stages are your focus here. The EX2 is probably the best place to farm, because it's fast and it's very easy to do. The challenge EX3 has a very small difference in getting currency, and the boss will heal himself 3 times. The first, the second, and the third turn he will heal himself. So maybe not the third, maybe I remember wrongly. But he will still heal if you fail to kill it on a single turn. So why waste your time doing the challenge EX3 if the difference in drops are very, very small? Just do challenge EX2, save the trouble. Don't waste your breath on this game if there's no real rewards for you. Just farm the challenge EX2, get the things that you want from the shop. So this is what I'll be talking about now. Also, the challenge EX3 boss still inflicts a lot of bad status ailments, and this makes the fight even longer. He doesn't even do that much damage, but it will keep long the fight. So when we click on the exchange button, you'll see that they give us some new stuff, and the Halloween Outwear shares the same support ticket with Ethereal Halloween Queen. So you can get 2 costumes that are paid. They not exactly paid. You have to summon at least once to get the Sadamitsu costume, and you have to summon at least once to get Alicia costume because they cost you support tickets. Then let's just close the other items from the first part and just check the items for the second part. Here we have these 2 new costumes, then we have Yggdrasil Branch, get it, Gold Scroll, there's no use for this yet, the game are giving us and they have no use. Then we have Silver Scroll is not that important, but can still make up for people getting too many characters from the 3rd generation. They really need this stuff, both stuff. Bronze Scroll is only for characters that didn't have one and you are using something to give them. The Orb is very important, the Guardian only for people that have too many Legendary Evolution weapons, and get the Awakening Ember. And lastly, just get the bows. And we have Mark 3 stuff here as well, so I recommend you guys only focusing on getting this Skill Up Glass or in Shard 3. It got a lot of marks from the other events, and the only one thing that you may have to get is this one here. FS Incensing Rod 3 if you're running for Mag, or FS Incensing Sword if you want attack up 3. That's the only thing that you should be aiming for. Don't get the marks because we got a lot of it. Okay? Well guys, this is it. I hope this tried to help you guys decide what to do on this event. I won't be doing a review on this character because I will have some news for you guys about reviews, and this will have to change the format, but it's not the time right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching till the end. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next video. Bye.